Okay, good. Sorry about that. I had the wrong interface set up. See me, but can't hear music. Right. Hopefully it's all alright now. Sorry I'm late. It was just yeah, setting up the audio thing. Yeah, but without further ado, let's get on with it because we have a deadline. Yep. So music. Let's just turn that down. And vocoder. Where's vocoder? Software, binaries, vocoder, Linux, 13. Right, okie dokie. Then find my thing, lab, practice, and I'll use the same file as I did yesterday, which is this, but I will kill it. Can I go down to the bottom of the thing easily? Don't think I can. No. Right. Okay, so back to this. And essentially I managed to get this to build, I believe. Or did I? I'm trying to find reference to main. Hang on, let's just give myself a main. Right, okay, good. So this is working. Get myself back here. And have I got the thing? No. Audio's good now, awesome. What do I want to be? I want to have just this, I believe, so I can run that. Yep, awesome. So the order of the day is I run that encoding thing, and I actually kind of did. Well, I mean, I didn't do it yesterday, but kind of that was the topic yesterday. And why am I hearing no music, by the way? It's paused for some reason. It's quite a quiet soundtrack as well, this, actually. But I can just hear it. Let me just double check that this is coming through. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, basically what I'll do is I'll just program until the end of the music. Because the music is like that long, there's that much left of it. So yeah. So run that encoding. I was just using like a string that was just zeros and ones yesterday. And because I was using that, I had a suggestion from Tharsic, I believe it was. That was quite interesting. I've got like a nice pattern there. I mean, if I had like a more interesting algorithm going, I could like predict stuff, but I'm not going to have any of that. Yeah, but anyway, Tharsic suggested that because I've only got the two values, I could just encode it quite easily. Essentially, I could kind of do. So I come into a loop. I'm going to be looping through the string, and I just set what the first character is. So let's just write this out. 1. Set the first character. 2. Go on to the next character. Test if it's the same. And if so, increment the counter. I wonder if there's, I don't think. Has this got the wrapping? Not sure if it has. Increment the counter. Else. Start a new counter at 1. And then just repeat that. And basically the idea is that you assume that when the string doesn't match, you assume that it's just the other thing. So because it's just a 0 and a 1, you can just assume that it's the other value. So I think that's basically all I need to do. So I want to first of all say if string I mean I probably would want to do that. If string is equal to 0, pretty sure I need to do that. Then I think I was using data. I think data was the thing. I was using. Oops. Car data, yeah. So so data is just going to be 0. Yeah, that's right. And this is the only instance of me setting. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm going to be. I am going to be kind of resetting that. I'm going to be kind of assumptively resetting that as I go, I think. So let's just try and build this for starters. Yeah, okay. Now when I'm here, let's just see if this is at all correct. Wow, okay. I wonder what happened there. So if string 0 is equal to that, data is equal to that. Data is a car. Interesting. Wasn't expecting to hit a brick wall at this point. Okay, so that built. Okay, right, that was all the problem was. Now let's just 100% double check that that is the correct behavior. Yeah. Okay, cool. So once we've set this up in advance, we want to then enter a loop. We want to say well, essentially we're going to be iterating through the whole string. So while string actually I probably want to actually increment string here, don't I? Can I, is that how you do that? Expression result unused. Okay, that's kind of looking kind of reasonable actually. I want to say if data is equal to string. Oh, I need a counter as well, don't I? and initialize it to 1. Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah, this is fine. This is working out alright. If if data is equal to string and then I want to do counter plus plus, or is it counter equals plus equals? I think it might be counter plus equals 1. I'm gonna have to try and at this point toggle the thing, aren't I? Let's just try and do something else here. Let's just say data is equal to this, and counter is equal to, it's an int, isn't it? Line 43. String. So that's gone through. It's kind of interesting actually that it's only gone up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So counter is 1. If data is equal to string plus equals 1. I could do with printing out a bit more frequently actually as well. Like here. No, not there. Here. Okay, so what have we got? Data is 0, counter is 2 already. Let's print it out at the start of the loop. I mean, that feels a bit wrong actually. I probably should actually print it out before the loop. Yeah, I probably want to print it out here actually. And then at the end of the loop. I don't know why I think that that's the case actually. You know, I don't know why I instinctively think that printing out the start of the loop wouldn't be correct. Basically 0, yeah, 0 is 1, 2, 3, counter is 3 again. And that's because it's got through to I still would have expected it to get up to 4. I would expect that to get up to 4. If string at that index is equal to 0, yeah, which it is. Data is equal to 0. The count is set to 1. And then when we enter the loop, we're going to say, should print it off this counter, while string, oh, it's because I'm plus++ing string there, isn't it? Yeah, I want to be incrementing the string at the end, don't I? That's probably the problem. Because it's actually, could I actually pre-increment it? Although that wouldn't help matters at all, would it? If it's even possible. Yeah. Definitely not that. So I need to be doing that. That looks a bit more correct to me. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's got up to 8 there. Yep, so that seems pretty good to me. This is going remarkably well. Right, so if it's that, then counter is going to be doing that. Print off that. Yeah, I do want to do the else here, don't I? In fact, I want to be or do I want to do the else above the printf? Oh, I don't know, I'll see. Else data is equal to string. Yeah, data is equal to string at that point, and counter is equal to 0, 1 rather. I wonder if this could be at all correct. Wow. Have I just nailed it? Not quite, because data's nothing. Have I got spaces? Yeah, I have. I think I need to get rid of those. I just put those in for sake of reading it. And if I have the spaces, I can't do this trick of automatically assuming that you're in the other thing. So I think here, actually, I've actually got it, haven't I? Data is 0. Might actually be nice if I could print off at the start of each data thing, if I could print off the like where in the string we are. But I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure if I actually have that information. You know, like which position in the string I am. So it strictly doesn't matter. So yeah, I mean I could just look at it manually. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. And then 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, right. So basically, I mean this is kind of done really. Instead of printing off the data down here, you just do the counter. That's basically the idea. That's the idea of the assumption bit of it. Good to know the battery's full there. So you kind of know that the first one is going to be 0. And then you don't want to be printing off each individual one. You only want to be printing off that. You only want to be, so you want to print out the data, and you only want to print off the counter when it changes. Which is there, I believe. So if we do that, we should get fewer numbers. Have I just put that not in the right place? Yeah, that's all I had done, kind of. Now, why is it printing off the... It's printing off the counter up here. It shouldn't be printing off the counter up here. Right. Because the first thing is it just needs to print off the data. So the data is 0 rather. So it starts off as 0. And it's going to be 0 for 4. And at which point it switches to be 1 for 4. And it's 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Like that. So I mean, I've kind of done this sort that, like, I've kind of finished it. And it's like 32 minutes past. Now to do it actually, I don't actually know how to, I don't know how to write this out to a file now. Or what I mean is I don't know how to actually encode it, if that makes sense. I mean, I know how to write to a file. I know how to write ASCII to a file, but I don't know how to write binary to a file. And I've kind of been thinking about this today, and I think that I need to be writing binary rather than characters, because at the moment these are just characters. And the problem with this is that if you've got, like, if the counter goes up to 2 digits, then you can't know, like, you can't know where you're up to, basically, I don't think. Whereas if it's encoded as an integer, you always know that you can, you just move 8 bits. And then you've got the number that you want, or whatever the whatever you've chosen. Like if you did this, you could up to 250. Well, I mean, yeah, you probably want a bit of a bigger number. Oh yeah, I mean you could, yeah, but I mean even like a run of that much. Yeah, I mean I suppose because you're talking about like runs. It's probably going to be unusual to have a run that's 256 elements long. Yeah, but I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Actually, I'm probably going to try and figure out how to. I might do the file bit of it, like the file loading, and the saving out to a file as well. But before I finish off here, because I think I have a few minutes left. Yeah, I have kind of the length of Super Hexagon and the final track of the bridge. Half of the final track. I think I'm just going to write this a bit more interestingly. So instead of doing new lines, I will, and instead of writing these things out, I'm going to say, like, the first thing is going to be that. Oh, actually, this is going to be tough to do. Yeah, I'm gonna really want. Yeah, the problem here, right, is that I want to be able to write them as if. So the first element is going to be that, and it's going to be inside one of them. And then the next element is going to be how long it is. And then actually, is this what I'm after? You know what I mean? I'm not really sure how to encode it. I mean, honestly, maybe you just don't bother with, like, the square bracket thing. Because, yeah, like when I was doing this yesterday, folks in the chat were writing stuff with they're writing it in kind of a sort of notation. I mean, that kind of looks alright, actually. I suppose, because you kind of know what it means. It'd be nice if it didn't have the final thing there. But yeah, people in the chat joined the stream. They were using stuff, like, I can't remember what it was, but it was like, it was something like this. So it's kind of like indicating the data and the run. You can just write it out and assume all runs are shorter than 10 and pipe it to the decoder program. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that is an assumption you might be able to make. Because 10 is quite a long run, I'd imagine. So you reckon just keep it as strings, or as characters, really, because it's just the one. I mean, obviously I'm not going to do that now because I am out of time. But I could do that tomorrow. Also, another thing that Jeroen was talking about later on was doing delta things. Delta compression, maybe, or delta encoding, whatever. Show me too much work to switch over to binary later. Ah, okay. Cool. I suppose, yeah, just while we're here. I mean, I'm just wondering if there's a way. I'm just wondering if you automatically got the binary encoding in the ordinary in the types, because an int does obviously encode itself however it does, but it's got I presume it is like a binary thing ultimately. So you're gonna have like, you know, ones and zeros. I mean, I know that if I were to, well, at least I think I know, if I were to do this, I think it's, is it that? Oh no, it's, well, the compiler will tell me. It is, well, I'm basically trying to get, I'm just trying to get the address of this counter here. Why is it not telling me what it is? Right. Yeah, so this is just the address, isn't it, of the thing in memory, and it's a counter, so it is an int, I believe. Yeah, I made it an int. Now surely, well, I don't know, but I mean, I wonder if this is, like I say, I wonder if it is encoded, readily available to you, so you don't need to write a conversion function, basically. Because I imagine what you can do is you can just sort of, when you've got the ints, you just kind of, you know, you write an int to binary converter. But is that necessary? I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of cool that I managed to do that. I think. Was it this? It was. It didn't have that. But it didn't have that, but it did have. Yeah, still can't get rid of that final thing nicely. Suppose I need to figure out some nice way of doing it. I mean, unless I sprint after it and then strip the final comment. I don't know. Do I have a hex editor? So if you go to write up family files. Oh, okay. Don't think so. It's possible I do, but I'm not sure. Mobile editor for the no. Hex editor. Hex editor for Linux. That hex edit. That looks like it could be the thing. First one. Hex chat. Yeah. Feel like integrates hex, that might be the thing actually. Yeah, so maybe I could look into that. Yeah. But anyway, that is all for today. Asaf, you can now go to bed because I know it's late there. You know what? I didn't actually look at the other chat, did I? There was activity, and it was Glog. What am I trying to do? Milbo once again. Can you explain to me from the beginning what I'm trying to do? Are you still here? No, you've gone. Yeah. So that is all. Thank you very much, heroes and heroines, for being here. Thank you very much, Asaf. And yeah, see you tomorrow. I would have thought, probably. Yes, see you tomorrow, probably. Farewell for now.